Hello everyone, welcome to the TownStar Town Hall, the June edition. And we are here today with Isma from the TownStar team. And we have different things to talk. We're gonna answer a few questions. So passing the microphone now to Isma.
Thank you, Doc. Hi, everyone. Okay, so a couple of things because we don't want to drag this too long, but we have some meat, I will say, of content for you guys. We have been working hard on the previous goals that we share with you. But before jumping into that, I just wanted to remember that there's Bexy events happening right now. Pretty, pretty much all of you guys know what that means. We really want to encourage and give longevity to our games, so we're trying to focus on that. Bexy already started with their event, so if you have some time, if you have some Bexy, please check the events and give feedback to the team. That will be very appreciated. Also, Miranda's team is coming with a new update. So if you have any exemplars and you would like to try it in July, there will be a new feature added. I believe they are preparing right now what is going to be the communications for that. I don't want to say anything that it hasn't been approved yet, but I know there's something new, so that's exciting as well. So okay, so that out of the way, headlines for today. So what we have been working on. You already lived. We have a couple of hiccups on the live ops during this month. We're gonna discuss a little about that. We're gonna also talk about our presence and our link to the community, because there has been some improvements, and we really want to clarify what has been happening on our side as well. We have this community meta poll that we released yesterday, right? I know there's some concerns regarding that. We will also explain a little further what that is going to be. We also have, for next week's, we have a new conjunction sale with the other teams. It's a Stars and Stripes box. It's a new edition. It's the Independence Day. So we will be delivering that as well. There's a couple of new additions. We will dig into that as well. It's not going to be the same box. We will have some new stuff add to it. And we also have some gems update, right? Gems will be the last round of QA starting next week. So we will be releasing on July the gems update. So we're gonna to bring you some more information, more specific on what is going to be this first iteration of gems, because we would like to obviously improve it, expand it, right? But the first iteration, we will talk about that. So just as a summary, live ops hiccups, our presence on Discord, community meta, right? A new sale for next week, and the gems update. What about soil? We can discuss about soil after all this, because the soil is coming next. But the more concrete information we have is not ready for it for you guys. But yes, soil is the next thing after gems. Okay, so you guys so far, you got me? Yes. How many are we? 74. Oh yes, 74. That's great. Okay, so first item, live ops hiccups. So we have our games running, right? We have our live operation, and that's besides everything else that Gala does. Gala is much bigger, right? You already know, and they're always improving. They're always trying to update our assets, our systems. So one thing that they have been doing regarding the stacking and some new features that the respective team will be revealing has affect somehow our live ops cadence. There's nothing major, but we did have some problems with our rewards. Hopefully that doesn't happen in the future. These updates were like a one-time thing. They were a little older system. Web3 and crypto in general is something that is relatively new. So new ways of doing things or improvements on how to manage the systems as well are always there. So hopefully we will not have anything major soon, but it will probably, let's say in a year, probably we have something similar. We will try to catch that obviously beforehand, but that's pretty much just to give you some light on why we have been having these two last events with reward problems. Okay, that's regarding the hiccups. I'll say, yeah, I name it hiccups because there's nothing that will stop us or block us to keep doing. But yeah, stumble on a couple of things there. Okay, so regarding our presence here, I know you guys. I mean, you know Doug for a long time. Doug has been essential on our community. Um, but sometimes he's also very swamped with stuff from Gala, right? And that's why we have tried to be or have more presence. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have been around on the Discord pretty much every week since a couple of months. We have been trying to resolve bugs, resolve issues, and give clarity on some stuff when that it's happening. Hopefully, that will help also you understand what we have been doing, and there's more like a direct communication because sometimes Doug understands the game, but not to the point that the team does it. So I have been doing that link, and hopefully we will be increasing that, and that's pretty much like a segue to the community meta poll, right? So the community reached us, and actually you guys told us that there used to be this poll that I don't know, like 2 or 3 years ago you were using and the team was using. And some of the concerns regarding that is that obviously the most popular metas are the one that the guys have NFTs and they can play it and they can somehow exploit and obviously win. We know that we are taking that into consideration. It's not like, hey, this poll that you guys gave us, we're gonna just replicate it right to the future, right? It's not like, yeah, Suchi vote, it's super popular, so we will do, I don't know, 6 Suchi votes in the coming months. No,
Yeah.
that's not what's going to happen. This is
And
all.
one
This
thing,
only will give you insight. Okay, yeah, Doc, please go ahead.
yeah, no, and that's even one of the reasons why we added, because when we are asking now the meta, the preferred, like the favorite meta for everyone, and then there's a second question like why, you know?
Mm.
So this is why questions is a good way so everyone to help saying like, wow, why that meta is cool, why you like that meta. But yeah, that's cool. And we already got a lot of participation, but with more and more, it's gonna be even better. Okay, back to you, Bisma.
Thank you, Doc. Yes. So not only your answers will give you light on what you have been thinking, we have been checking also our internal data and also how many NFTs are in there. So everything is going to help us to bring like a more cohesive experience in the future. So that's pretty much it. I know you guys have been presenting some concerns, but it's not a one-on-one, and we will try to avoid obviously exploits. Okay, that's regarding the community meta. So the next topic is the new Stars and Stripes box. I don't know if Ginobili is mic is working or not. Maybe we can do a small check. Ginobili, can you? No,
Are you there,
seems
Nobly?
it's the ghost. Okay, it's not. Okay, no problem. Okay, so this new Stars and Stripes box, 4th of July edition, will be live on the 2nd. I know the 4th, it's a special date and you're probably gonna be doing barbecue. So we don't wanna like retain you guys. So we will be releasing that on the 2nd and will be lasting for, I believe, two weeks. Um, we will release the communications early next week, so you'll have time to prepare. But the thing is that the Liberty Bell is coming back, right? Because the Stars and Stripes box has the Liberty Bell. I know it has been some concerns on the community. We try to reduce the problems that it may happen. The Liberty Bell is going to be a lower chance than before, but we are adding actually 2 more skins legendary. They were yeah, I mean, yes, we will add that, and we also will add a new pet for not TownStar but Mirandus. And why is that? Because Mirandus is going to be releasing a pet feature soon, so we want to maximize the chances to actually play those features, right? we'll be adding more specific NFTs to this one, and the chances of the elements are a little tweaked, so it doesn't feel that it's going to be feeling the Liberty Bell on the community, right? So that's pretty much it regarding the new Stars on Stripe box. Again, communications will be released early next week, so you guys can take a look at what that's going to happen. Okay, and the last big topic, chunk topic of today is the gems update. So you guys, you have literacy of gaming, you understand what the gem will do, but in concrete, what we will be doing with this are very specific. So sorry, I got interrupted. Okay, yes. So starting July, you will be able to purchase the gems from the Gala store, and you can use it in the game. We'll be using to trade it some boost and charge like some internal goals during the meta, right? I'm going to share with you guys some before jumping in, because it was a two-man job, but I will share it with you right away. Let me just put it on the chat so you guys understand. Okay, that's a concept for our new gems packages, so you can have a look. Okay, what can you get with gems? So we'll have a new gem tab inside the game, and inside the game we will have this gem store, and we will be updating this gem store during the year, and we will be swapping things around. We will be changing values. We will try to come up with the best solution and the best also a value for you. For you can actually it makes sense for you guys to expand. So it's something that it's in constant changing, and hopefully we'll by the end of the year we will have a solid understanding of how you guys have been using it and how we can maximize that for you. Right. So the first things that you can do is you will be able to get some cash, like instant cash with gems. That's gonna be the first goal. Okay, there's another one that it shares on a couple of packages that we'll be selling. This is catch packages only available with gems, right? So if you need like a quick injection of catch, you can use your gems for that, right? But we will also be releasing a craft purchase gem system. So if you need something specific, let's say, I mean, we have a selection of crafts. It's not going to be the entire crafts library available at the beginning. This is the same scope as I mentioned regarding the cash store or the in-game gem store. It will be iterative. We'll be changing. We'll be swapping. Will be constraints 1 month regarding some metas. So this is another key design element for us to actually shift around the meta and not rely like on week by week. So we can have something more in the long run, right? So just for example, the first selection of things that we'll have is going to be lumber, wood, iron, oak wood, and energy, right? All the 6, and from there we will be, as I mentioned, switching, swapping, increasing, reducing, right? So how you're going to be able to buy this? This is really important. So the resources is going to be available directly on the storage building, like in your silos, right? So each storage center will offer the option of getting extra crafts with gems. So the quantity is going to be, let's say you got, I don't know, you need 40 of iron, and you buy them with gem, but your characters and your units move around, and you actually increase your storage because they deliver iron to it, and it's now not 40, it's, I don't know, 38. So that automatically will be applied, and we will reduce the gem expenditure. So it's not 40 what you expend, it's the 38 because it's what actually you have available to storage, right? So that's going to be internally managed. So you will be able to go to your storage, buy the craft that you need for something, and just wait that it happens, right? It's going to be pretty much straightforward, but it's a convoluted UX. we'll try to do some tutorials as well, so you guys don't have confusion on how it's going to be using. But I'm pretty much confident that once you understand it, it's not gonna be hard to use, right? So a couple. Sorry to interrupt. There's a couple of comments there. I don't want to miss anything. Okay. Okay. So as I mentioned again, we'll be doing adjustments. So adjustments, it's our mojo, right? We'll be doing a lot because there's something we haven't expressed to you directly, but we really want to make the game as longest as possible, and we want to reduce the friction for new players. So there's a plan that we have been preparing to reduce that friction, and that's pretty much why we will like to have everything sort of open to tweaks, so we can actually make the best for all case scenarios, for the guys that are just entering the game, for the middle stretch players, and also the longer player base that have been here forever. So those three are very important for us, and right now we haven't been able to manage. And these are design elements that will give us those tools to actually do it. I don't want to say more because that's still haven't been able to put it in the oven yet, but we'll be releasing that in the next coming town halls most likely. Okay. Okay, how much? Okay, and that's pretty much all the headline information for us for today. We have some questions that you have released in the form. The form is going to take a little while to answer, so I'm going to take the time to answer all the questions next week. Not in an AMA, I will just deliver it to you guys to the community so you can read them. But we can catch some Q&A live now and have a couple of minutes to keep talking about this. Okay, so let me just check. I'm asking the
There's
team
a good
plans to
one
release.
there. Yeah. If gems can only be bought from store or can also be earned, if there's any earning mechanism for gems.
This is in the same category of the other things. Yeah, we would really like to do giveaways and put it on rewards and make more stuff with the gems, right? But we need to take baby steps in this. But yes, pretty much in our intention to expand it that way. Okay, there's a couple in here. I understand the description has changed. If the team plans to release the wooden stamp in the future. No, we don't plan to do a wooden stand. I mean, your concerns are our concerns as well. And if you believe this is game breaking, we will not be doing it, right? So as I mentioned, your furious concern, it's really appreciated on our side. Okay, Chiri saying that all the gems belong to... No, Chiri, don't do that. Only buy. So the gems for only buying building materials for now. Just for now. We will be expanding this feature and we'll be able to do more stuff with the gems. But for now, this is the first iteration. Okay, more questions here. I don't know if you have found something interesting. Present box competition rewards haven't been able to send it yet. We have on our backlog. I mean, we have been working today on that. Hopefully, we will resolve it today. Otherwise, early next week. But yeah, we haven't been able to deliver those. Update on soil. Okay, soil is gonna be the biggest thing after gems. We're not gonna be doing gems every month until the end of the year. We will be doing gems, then we'll be releasing soil, then we'll be doing an update on gems, then we'll be doing something else, right? We'll be doing a cadence of new features and new things, but soil it's a big one, and it's happening after the release of gems. Okay. Can we get consistent timing on the weekly meta sales? Yeah, okay. So this consistency issue that I mentioned at the beginning, we're trying to make it better. We're trying to actually have this consistency, but unfortunately, these Scala updates from the last couple of weeks has disturbed our organization a little bit. So that's why it's coming a little late, like last week and also this week. But hopefully, we'll be doing better for the coming months. Yeah, we will really like to have the Wednesdays leak, right? And all sort of hopefully more even interactions with you guys. But yeah, we'll try to do it better in the future. Okay, thank you for listening. Yeah, no problem, man. What are we doing with dirt? Okay, the first thing is going to be dirt, transforming it um, into soil, right? So that's the first thing. We don't have details on the mechanism on how to do it yet. We have a plan. We're trying to secure all possible problems and then commit to that. But yeah, it's gonna be like a swap in a conversion rate for the dirt to soil. Will TS NFTs in GStake burn list? I don't think so. TS is a live game. I mean, it's the livest game we could have in the Gala universe. So I pretty much doubt we will have NFTs available for the GStake burn. Okay, common ground world is dead. Bring back. Yeah, there's a really long backlog for the original game, right? So we're trying to see what we can do, what is achievable, and how we can actually present it to you guys as fast as possible, because we can just be developing for like a long time and there's just like a bulk of new features, but I don't think that's helpful at all. We really want to shape the game and sculpt it as we develop these new things, right? How about making gems instead of dirt as earning rewards? That's a possibility. I'm not gonna say no, yes or no, but that's a possibility. Yes. This is a question I have been a couple of times. Maybe does the tree nursery NFT remove shading in the tree tag radius? I'm not certain. I will ask the team. I don't know if it's not Unavely here. No. Okay, I will try to give you the answer outside the town hall. I mean, regarding the comments about play to earn, okay, so the game is still doing that, and we plan to expand it, not cripple it, right? But yeah, I mean, this is as you know, there was a big change on Gala, and we do not have all the information, the in and outs, so everything takes a little more time. But there's will on our side to actually make it happen, make the game grow, and make it as long as possible as we can. Right? That's why we will focus on bringing new players and retaining them, and try to make the experience for the long-lasting players more exciting and with more minutia. You know, that's pretty much our view on it. Okay, and it's just transferable. It's a token, just in-game thing. It's not. It has not been think as a transferable element. It's not an NFT. The gem itself is just an extra currency you can get to do extra stuff, but it's not a NFT per se. So it's not really a token. Okay. Yeah, it's quite heated. A lot of questions, but I think we actually reach our time today. So I would really like to just do a small summary of what we have been discussing today. Okay, Gala updates make us have some hiccups on our labels, so we're back operational full time. We are improving our communication with the community. I know you guys have some ways of doing things. We'll probably try to reach those ways, but also include new ones. There's a new game box sale next week. So just be aware of that communication when that drops. And we will be releasing gems in July. As I mentioned, it's going to final round of QA next week, and hopefully we'll have it by the end of the week already on our last competition. Okay, all questions that were sent to the form, I will be addressing them personally next week. So just bear with me for a couple of more days to get the answer. And yeah, that's pretty much all for today.
Awesome. And the answer for the questions are going to post all together, I think. Correct, Isma?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. So we saw okay, we passed by the questions here. Everything good. So next time we're gonna have Ginobili together with us, I think. So how is
Hopefully,
gonna go?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So that's a wrap. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everyone showing up. We had a good attendance here today, and we keep talking there in the Discord is a channel. And thank you, Isma, for being there, more present. That's been a good difference, and that shows that the team is connected with the community, also interested in what everyone is saying there. So
Mm-mm.
thank you, Isma, for that.
No problem. My pleasure. Thank you, Doug, once again, and thanks everyone. Have a good one.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.